All you Vampire Diaries fans, we have some news actually. I actually have this website, and you're probably gonna like the website, so I'm gonna read you what the website says. You guys ready? Is the Vampire Diaries ending soon? Here's what the CW president revealed. If you're a member of the Vampire Diaries fandom, then you've most likely found yourself learning about the show's fate at some point this year. Yes, it's already been renewed for an eighth season. But will Julie Plex and Kevin Williamson's long-running series go on indefinitely, or will the forthcoming installment be its last? While conferring with reporters this morning about the network's reschedule and changes in its exciting new slate of shows, the CW's network president Mark Pedowitz answered it sort of. According to him, TVD's future, as well as possibility of fewer episodes, is pretty much up in the air at this point. No decisions have been made for one way or another whether or not this is the final season, he said during the pre-upfront call. In my dreams, it isn't. That's good to say. As far as scheduling is concerned, though, it's business per usual. TVD is returning to Friday evenings at 8 p.m. Central, which is a great news. As for the sad news, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend will follow it instead of the originals. Although the Supernatural spin-off received a fourth season renewal earlier this year, it is being held for mid-season. We believe Vampire Diaries will give an extra push for Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Pedowitz explained it in reference to the show's strong female viewership. He continued, we still believe quite a lot in the originals, and we wanted to have Crazy Ex-Girlfriend in the fall. We made a choice to come in with the originals mid-season and further boost the strength across the board. Oh no! As obsessed as we are with Rachel Bloom's dreamed, we're going to miss getting our dose of Salvatore and Michelson mischief all in one night. Are you bummed out as that we are to have enough for a few episodes of Vampire of the originals? Would you like to see TVD come to a bittersweet end? Share your thoughts in the comments. I think that they should do more seasons because, to be honest, I'm a huge Vampire Diaries fan. I actually became right. This is a true story. So I started like the Vampire Diaries when I started to see commercials for it. I didn't watch the first episode, the second one, the third, fourth, fifth, whatever. But I did go to my Facebook account and I did see this thing and it had an episode of it and I watched it. I'm like, wow, this looks like a good series. So I started watching it. I watched every episode and then I started to like it. And then I did see one character in there and one actress in there, Nina Dobrev. She used to be in a show called Degrassi, The Next Generation. She was great. She played a mom, a teen mom. It was a really, really, really great show. And then I started to like it. And then I started to get more into it, you know. I started to join fan clubs, started to read articles about them. The number one thing that I loved about the Vampire Diaries was the connection between all the characters that they had. I absolutely loved the first one. I loved Stefan. When I first saw him in season one, I was like, damn, this guy is hot. I literally thought that. But because it had a lot of intimate, every time when there's like an intimate like scene, it gets you going. It gets you like, oh my god, what's gonna happen next? And then the thing that really confused me was that there were two Catherines in there. The thing that really confused me was how can Nina Dobrev play two people at once? So basically, what they do, they basically have a computer and they computerize it. So, anyways, I finished all the seasons, and the season that I would most likely that I loved would have to be season one because it's actually where it all began. It's where vampires came into Mystic Falls. The character that I really did not like would probably have to be. I'm trying to think. I really did not like in season one. Alright, sorry all you Tyler fans, but I wasn't a big Tyler fan because he was a douchebag to Vicky. He really was. The saddest death. That would have to be the saddest death would have to be Anna. Anna was a vampire and she did a lot of good stuff. The most I love the epic romance between Stefan and Elena was when it's the episode the turning point. That's my favorite episode because it start because they have a fundraiser and it's for the future and they start talking about their future and then they get I mean it was a love scene. I literally love that part. um Damon starts to change in season 1. He really does. He changes a lot. Let me do something. Yeah, he really does. He changes a lot in the seasons and I think that the more you get to know Damon, the more you get to love his character. And I thought that Damon did a really good job. Now other seasons, season 5 and season 6. Wait, season 6. Ian Somerhalder and Paul Wesley actually directed some episodes, and I thought they did fantastic. But the part that really shocked me was that Elena was adopted by the Gilberts, and it's like a really hard thing because Catherine is her doppelganger. Doppelganger means that they look alike. But you get to know more of the characters like Bonnie and Caroline and so many others. If you guys like the Vampire Diaries, if you want to get to know it, then go on Netflix and look up the Vampire Diaries. But this better not be the last season because if it is, I'll be very sad. But what I'm really impressed by? I'm impressed by how they make all of everybody like there's a scene, like there's always a shock. Let's see, there was a shock about Bonnie being a witch. There was a shock about Tyler being a werewolf. Elena die and becomes a vampire. But I think the next one in season 8 is alright. I'm gonna tell you guys, but you guys cannot tell anybody about this, okay? If you guys saw the last episode, the mid-season finale, then do not tell anybody. The mid-season finale, oh my god, it's like, is Elena back? Is Elena back? And then the next day when it aired, it actually had that Elena was going to come back for the last episode of season 8. I'm actually happy because it kind of sucks because when the main character gets out of it, you like lose control. But anyways, Caroline and Stefan finally kissed. About time. Oh my god, that moment, I like, because you're going through 5 years forward. I'm glad that they're doing that because, you know, you got to see what happens. I mean, Stefan had the, what's it called, the bruise, and Raina, Raina something, and Valerie and Stefan. You never know. I mean, at first it was, never mind. But anyways, I thought it was really great that we got to see uh, Caroline and her girls grow up, Josie and Elizabeth, and now they have powers, and it's kind of weirdish because their mom was a witch. It's kind of weird, but anyways, I really hope that now Enzo and Damon are back to square one, being Rippers, because they went into the cave and they weren't. He thought he was. Damon thought he was going to see Elena, so Enzo tried to stop him, and now they're stuck. They don't know where they are, and at the end of the episode, you see them kill every human being. How are they ever gonna do? Thank you guys so much for listening. We have more news coming up next.